Guys, you want a woman you could grow your child in, that you would like to go down on, that you would want to push in a wheelchair if she got injured. This is love. And finding that person requires these five easy steps. Number one, you are, when people ask, are you single? You say, I am preparing for my wife. And maybe you say you were looking for your wife. And you're not only financially ready, but you're emotionally ready, which means you want to be a masculine strength that you can lift her up so she can enjoy being feminine, even though we know that women can work just as much as men. So that's number one. You're prepared and you know yourself and you know your values, and you are willing to say yes to a woman if she has the same trajectory, if she also wants to bring those values into the world and those that lifestyle. And the number two is you have this what I it's like you're doing this little exchange with a woman. You visually see her, and then you she uh, does some body language, and then she and then you give the ball back to her by saying, "Hey, I'm interested in finding the right person and a wife. Are you looking for a husband? Is your goal marriage?" And then now it's for her to say something, and then if it's an affirming statement, then you give the ball back to her. You say, "Here's a way to look into me, find me. Tell your father or your family about me, and then feel free to email me by business card or social media contact." That way, she's not worried about having to relinquish her information to you. It's in her court. And see if she responds. If she does, then you start talking more to each other. But it has to be platonic. And dating equates to bonding, intimacy, and bedroom intimacy, which should only be reserved for people who have declared their love, their commitment. Remember not to conflate those two terms. Commitment is the key word, commitment to the shared values. So you've got number one, that's you. You're all ready, and you're clear on such things as body type and what you actually want. Because you're going to find lots of women attractive, and you have to discern and differentiate who's that special one. Like I mentioned at the beginning, what did I say? Someone you'd want your children to grow in, somebody you would want to go down on, somebody you would, because of her beingness and because of the way she makes you feel, you you would want to caretake her and go through the ups and downs of this imperfect world to confirm your love and confirm your higher consciousness. And then that's almost five steps, isn't it? So the fourth step would be, once you have your exchange and you're talking platonically, then you want to, in this email, I like the format because it's written. Yes, video calls could be something, but then you can get into more private matters, like and these are all things that you have to study and think about and learn about uh, on your own. And also with regards to this person, like there's got to be a lot of questions and a lot of honesty, and discussing bedroom matters, discussing financial matters, health matters, specific preferences, and ideal like where you'd like to live and how you'd like to spend your extra free time and your extra money. These are things that are personal but need to be addressed and should all be addressed prior to having some actual attachment to each other. And maybe in different religious and other settings, you have these chaperones or you have these assistants or perhaps a professional matchmaker, whatever it may be. The process, it needs to be considered the biggest decision of your life. And this is, of course, complemented by step number 5, which is you're already married to this person because you're married to yourself. And that is the frequency of love that you resonate and that you want to be at. Or would you rather be in the lower frequency of lust and hope and thinking that whenever you go out in public, oh, maybe they like me? No, you want to be able to go out in public and say, hey, that person looks attractive. I want the best for them. I want them to have an amazing spouse. And I myself want that person for me too. And and I don't want them to have to pretend to like me. I want them to really like me. And that's the frequency of love. It's also the frequency of truth, of being in your truth and setting boundaries and also expecting other people to not pretend to like you and want them to be in their truth too. So with that frequency, we are free. We are free of feeling like we need a single person, but wanting to continue that frequency into sharing those values that you have together and interests into into your children and into society. And that is going to, because you already are in love and you want to bring more children or help raise other people's children or just influence the world in ways that 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 sustain that love vibration. Because otherwise, what's the point? We can destroy ourselves if we don't, at this small scale of the family unit, and the not relationship, not significant other, not partner, not boy, not girl, not friend, but committed life love, husband wife, husband, whatever it is. It has to be publicly declared unless there's special circumstances where it's a it's like a safety or like personal safety situation where you have to remain in private. But it should be something that in a perfect world, you know you get to, it's a public thing. It's like you both decide on a name, not a hyphenated name, but a name to make yourself, this is us. And often the one masculine, one feminine energy. That way, there can kind of be that role play and that magic of the giver and the receiver, whoever it is, whatever gender or whatever it may be. We are the unified field, the stardust of the universe. We animate everything. This is who we are. And so if it doesn't work out here on Earth, and we destroy ourselves at the macro scale because of the dysfunctionality in the smaller family unit, it's okay. Go when you finish with this video, when the sun sets and it's a clear night sky today or in the near future, go look up and see what you see, and imagine all the planets around those stars and all the intelligent life that's bound to be out there where we could reincarnate. There's a lot of possibilities out there and a lot of love for us to live if we want to. That is the choice that we've presented. to ourselves.